And ladies and gentlemen, green flag is in the air. Here they come, the three-quarter modifieds down the front straightaway. Hogan leading one.
Down into turn number 1. Hogan will hold on to the race lead as they go into turn number 2. Out of turn number 2, we have about a 3-wide battle for the 4th position. And down the back straightaway, they are going to sort themselves out and continue on their way. Meanwhile, as they come across the line for the first time here tonight, waiting on timing and scoring, and it's going to be the number 26 taking over the race lead right now as we see.
So Tim Hogan is your race leader. Patrick Varica running in the second spot. Battle now for the third. 3-wide, a little bit of contact, a little more contact. And it looks like one is going to slow up there in turn number 3. Hopefully he can keep going. No, he can't. That will bring out a yellow.
Green flag in the air. Tim Hogan will take him to the green as we see Patrick Varica to the outside on turn number 1. He will now take over the race lead as they dive it into turns 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, we see car number 80 of Paul Shed working to the outside. He will take over second over Tim Hogan into 3. Down into turn 3 and 4, they will go. It is still Patrick Varica holding strong. Paul Seed will be sitting in second, and also the 26 of Tim Hogan rounds out your top 3 as Wade Olmstead will sit in 4. Battle for about the 6th position, trying to wage on a little bit, but so far single file for the rest of the field.
Keep an eye on that second place car, the number 80 of Paul Shed. When he visits victory lane, he is as emotional as you can get. And he's been around a long, long time, won a ton of races, but always exciting to have Paul Shed in victory lane. Right now, he's running second to Patrick Varica in the 117 car.
He is going to try to run down Patrick Varica to get that win in heat race here as they come down the back straightaway. But it's about 5 to 6 car lengths separating the two drivers as they dive it into turn 3. Here comes Tim Hogan right now with a head of steam to catch up to Paul Shed, but it cannot work it out right now as they come out of turn number 4.
It'll be the final time off of turn number 2 for Patrick Varica. Varica setting sail off of 2. Paul Shed had an issue in 3 and 4, had a big push in that hot rod, gathered it back up. Looks like Shed is going to come home in the number 2 spot. As for the final time off of turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Patrick Varica in the 117, your heat race winner.
Before he waves the green flag. Green flag is out in the air. We are underway for your 3-quarter modifieds as they go buzzing down into turn 1. Side by side, Patrick Varica will take on the race lead as he tries to go to the inside of Paul Shed, but will to no avail. Shed to the race lead, Varica in second. Tim Hogan sits in 3rd position right now as Wade Olmstead will be sitting in 4th as they come out of turn number 4 for the first time, completing lap number 1. Paul Shed, your race leader. Meanwhile, a little further back, battle for 5th position between the 32 of Ryan Schaefer, Ray Schaefer, and well in the 5th position as they come out of turn number 2. Paul Shed is checked out to about 0.3 of a second lead over Patrick Varica as they come out of turn number 4. Down here, they will complete lap number 2. Paul Shed still your race leader as we keep an eye on that battle for the 3rd position between Tim Hogan and Wade Olmstead. Into turn 1 they will go. Olmstead trying to make up ground, but to no avail as we see Tim Hogan hold the line. As they come into turn 3 and 4, it is still going to be Paul Shed holding on by about 0.6 of a second. And still keep on going here as we have completed lap number 3. Out of turn 4, we have a battle for the 5th position between the 44 of Kevin McKenzie, who started dead last shotgun. Now he is going for that 5th position as he works his way around Ray Schaefer. Out of turn number 2, he'll move into top 5 position as they continue on their way. Battle for the race lead between Varica and Shed as they go side by side across the line. Paul Shed will lead that lap, but Patrick Varica will maintain and have the fastest lap, a 21.942. Out of turn 2, Paul Shed will maintain the race lead as he tries to hold off Patrick out of turn number 2. Down into turn 3, they come across some lap traffic ahead. That is going to be the 32H of Ethan Hahn as he will give way to the race leaders and they enter into turn number 1. Keep an eye on Tim Hogan as well as Wade Olmstead. Those two will battle out for 3rd position as they come out of turn number 2. But Paul Shed still in a heated battle right now for the race lead over Patrick Varica as they come out of turn number 4. It is still going to be Patrick Verica holding on to second, but trying to close in as Kevin McKenzie, just the fastest time of the race, was a 21.75. He is definitely flying after starting dead last here tonight. More battles happening on the racetrack. You see a battle for 7th between Ray and Ryan Schaefer. The two Schaefers going at it for 7th position. As we see now the battle for the lead still, Paul Shedd and Patrick Verica still battling it out as they come out of turn number 2. Verica still holds on to that second, but tries to make the inside work to no avail, though will not get around Paul Shedd this time around. Coming out of turn number 4, it is going to be 7 laps to go. And we still see Paul Shedd holding on to the race lead by about 0.3 of a second. Keeping an eye on the rest of the field right now. There's still a couple of good battles. Kevin McKenzie still reeling in for that 4th position. He'll dive to the inside and try to get around Olmsted for 4th as we see 3 wide off of turn 2. McKenzie to the inside as we see Tim Hogan, the meat and the sandwich. Coming out of turn number 4, Kevin McKenzie will get the 4th position as Tim Hogan loses control of his car for a little bit, gathers it back up, but is dropped all the way back to 5th as McKenzie goes for 3rd. Looking through some more battles, the two Schaefers are still battling it out for that 7th position as they come down the front straightaway. A good battle between those two as the 53 of Tyson Keever holds on in 9th position. Paul Shedd still holds on to the race lead right now as they come down into turns 1 and 2. It is going to be 5 laps to go.
All right, laps winding down here. Your race leader, Paul Shedd. All smiles, I can tell, in that race car. He's clicked off another lap. Lap number 11, Shedd, your leader. Verica in 2nd. Olmsted with a good run going. He's in the 3rd. McKenzie's in the 3rd spot, as Olmsted loses that 3rd to McKenzie. Paul Shedd with about a 10 3/4 modified lead as they work off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Verica trying to reel in Shedd for the win. Working lap number 13. Paul Shedd still out front. Patrick Verica in 2nd. Kevin McKenzie in the 3rd spot. Now Shedd slipped up a little bit. Here comes Verica. Verica can smell the blood as he's now 3 car lengths off the back bumper as they sail off into 1. Patrick Verica going to try to use a lap car, the 32 machine of Ryan Schaefer as a pick. Let's see. Here comes Verica. Shedd not knowing which way to go. Patrick Verica right on the back bumper as they work off a 4. White flag is in the air. Shedd, your leader. Verica in 2nd. Final time through 1 and 2. Ryan Schaefer going a lap down. Paul Shedd wide open down the back straightaway. 3 car length advantage. Final time through 3 and 4. Verica with a last lap challenge. Here comes Verica off of turn number 4. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Paul Shedd, your winner.
Here he comes, Paul Shedd, your 3/4 modified winner here tonight at Volusia. Go ahead and give a big round of applause for Paul. Paul, come on over here. Let's talk to you for a few seconds. Well, Paul, you had a bit of a fun night here tonight, coming home winning tonight's race in the 3/4 mods. Tell us how it was out there. You look a little tired.
I'm quite tired. Running double duty is really a handful. I ran the modified, the big UMP, and I gotta say, I wish it handled like this thing does. It really runs well up on the top. I got a big chunk of mud in the left rear tire on the modified, and it wanted to shake itself apart. I just didn't see any reason to keep running, so I save it for the Rudiman. But I sure love this little car. This class is awesome. Just want to thank all my friends. Hamilton Home Improvement, Schaefer's Auto Repair, my buddy Pat Verica. No better guy to run side by side with than that guy right there. We do it every weekend. It seems to be me or him.
It certainly does. So we'll go and celebrate this victory. You going to be ready for next weekend?
Absolutely. We'll be here with bells on.
All right, give it up for Mr. Shedd as he takes home the victory here in the 3-quarter modified.